Welcome to the first ever PatCast, where me, Pat, like I'm Pat. Pat's me. Me, Pat, talks about random things that, happen in my mind. This is not scripted. This is just me, my random thoughts. And I know so many people have wanted this, okay? I've gotten so many comments on my YouTube channel. Like, Pat, you're so funny. Pat, you're so charming. Pat, you're so just beautiful. And I really want you to start a podcast where you talk to a webcam with your blue Yeti microphone that, yes, I did get for Christmas. Which I don't know why that's relevant. I was going to flex the amount of money was spent on it, but it wasn't that much. And I got it for Christmas. I've actually negative $1 in my bank account. And thousands of dollars of college debt. So I'm not really in the position to brag about money. But yeah, these are the Diary of the Wimpy Kid books. This is I don't even know what Diary of the Wimpy Kid book that is, to be honest. I'm pretty sure one of them is the one that... Oh, one of them is the Third Wheel. And I remember reading that book, and it was pretty good. I got no idea what it's about. I completely forgot everything that I read. But it was a good read, nonetheless, when I was a freshman in high school. So, I'm a freshman in college. So it was like freshmanception. Am I right? I read Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Now I don't read. It's kind of it's like a full circle moment if you think about it. Because I went from not reading to reading Diary of the Wimpy Kid, but now I just don't read. That's probably why I failed all my classes. I did not fail all my classes. Only 3 of them. That's a joke, too. I think. I hope. Anyway. Yeah, man. My YouTube channel... I'm trying to come up with ideas. This next one is, going to be, TikTok language IRL. Okay? TikTok language IRL. It's, what is it? It's the stupid, Baby Grunk rizzed up, Livy Dunn, Kaisana, Phantom Tax, Skibbity Toilet, I Show Speed, Gwitty on Thanos, in Fortnite, another day, another victory for the OG. Something like that. You know what I mean? And that's what I call TikTok language, and I'm gonna, go in depth what it is in case people get confused about what I mean by TikTok language. People are gonna click on the video probably having an idea of what it means, but not fully understand it, and I'm gonna explain to them. Because I feel like that's just what a good video does. It you look at the thumbnail and then you get a brief story of the video, just a brief story, just a very simple explanation of what the video's about in the thumbnail, so you have an idea, but you're still curious. Same with the title, TikTok language. People may know what that means, and I'm gonna put me in a drive-through with a cardboard thing that says Skibbity Toilet, but people are gonna be Pat, what does that mean? And so then they're gonna click on the video. Hopefully, I'm not a master at packaging at all. If you look at my click-through rates, actually, I can pull them up right now, show y'all. My CTR is pretty bad. Hold up, let me get this right here. This is the click-through rate for. I went to the world's greatest Walmart. It's that 1.9% click-through rate. It's really bad. It's really bad, and it has 7,000 impressions. So 7,000 people, 7.8, almost 8,000 people could have viewed this video, but 1.9% clicked on it. So, you know the saying. Actually, I don't even know the saying. I don't even know what I mean. But but I'm trying to get better. I use like some like weird website called Pixlr. It's like a free Photoshop that's like not Photoshop. Like I try, they on the Pixlr thing, they did like the generative fill AI thing that like Photoshop made or whatever. They added what Photoshop added, and it's like a gajillion times worse. Like I've heard that like the generative fill on Photoshop like isn't that good. Like I haven't used it, so I got no idea. But I've heard it was bad. Oh wait, what is this? Yeah, there you go. Anyway, so back to the video. Your thumbnail has got to give a brief description of what the video is, like visually, not like you can't have lots of text in the thumbnail because then it's just not a good thumbnail. Because people don't want to just like read what like, the little tiny little specks on their phone because people are scrolling through your homepage and you can't just have like text that people have to like squint at. They're just gonna like move on to the next thing, especially with today's world with TikTok and all that. You know what I mean? Like people's attention span is just like it was up here, now it's down here. Okay, just giving you a visual representation. Yeah. So yeah, that just sucks. Wait. So you can't use lots of words in your thumbnails. Only maybe like 3, maybe. Like you see, they have festivals. Look at that. And also like for thumbnails, for like the simplicity of them. Apparently it's like, I think it was 3 to 4 factors in the thumbnail. Like here it's, I have myself, bag, Walmart, and rating. But I don't think you should look at mine as like an example, because I don't have I have a 1.9% click-through rate and for those who don't know, that is like, it's really bad. Okay? Like if you have anything less than a 5, which all my videos do, it's really bad. It's really bad. And I'm well aware that they're bad. I'm just trying to get better at them. But and like I don't know how Mr. Beast, Eric, Ryan Tran, I don't know how like any of them make their thumbnails. Cause if you look at them, like I'll another visual representation. Hold up. Let's go YouTube. And then I guess Eric. Look at that. How like it looks like it should be easy. But I don't know how he does that. He makes it look real. But like it's not. So I don't know. So I don't know how he does that. And I'm gonna go shut. Hold on. I realized my window was open and my neighbors can hear me. So yeah, I didn't want that to happen. So, I'm just saying. Anyway, just look at these thumbnails, man. They're pretty good. Like, you got the yellow to contrast with the black background. You got the white shirt to contrast with the black suit. And, Eric is white, so we kind of contrast with the black background automatically. And then I tried Band Inventions, and it looks like he's making food out of a printer, which is like, huh? It raises a question. It gives you a basic knowledge of what the video's going to be about. It's going to be this crazy invention. But first off, does that actually exist? Or does that actually exist? Like a 3D printed, like a 3D printed burger? Like it's right here, like it is here. Oh my gosh, I can't freaking speak. And why is it banned? So it's like, does that actually exist? And you look at the title, why is it banned? Does it actually exist? And if it does, why is it banned? And so it raises two questions for you right there, and it makes you ultimately want to click. But also his views have been going down a little bit, so I don't really know if you should. I don't know. But also, if you look at his most viewed video, it's him walking on water. And you see the footsteps there. You're like, okay, you can see that he walked on water. Even without having the footsteps there. You don't need the footsteps to know that he walked on water. Or walked on water. But they're there to prove that he walked on water, and then also he's just in the middle of the water with people looking at him. So how did he do that? And then and then pop out to the eye or whatever. It contrasts the yellow and the green. So it's he's the one in there. I mean, I guess it draws your eye more towards him, and then in the pool or the lake or whatever. And then you see the people around him. So then it raises the question, how did he do that? And I guess how did the people react to that? Because it says walking on water prank. So how did the people react? It's a good thumbnail, gives you a brief description of what goes on, but also raises a question. And then the title answers somewhat of the question. Or the title gives you more in-depth description of the thumbnail, but also raises another question. I guess. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Because walking on water, because you see that he's walking on water. How did he do that? And then walking on water prank. How do they react? Really? So I don't know why I just got into thumbnails. I did. Nerded out a little bit, and I repeated myself multiple times. This is how I speak, so. Sorry if you're a little bit confused. But if you're wondering, Pat, what are you drinking right there? It's some Diet Coke. And before y'all say, I know it's bad for me, okay? It's like when somebody's smoking za. I always make this reference, by the way. It's like if somebody is smoking za, okay? They know it's probably going to be bad for them. For their mind, it's going to rot their brain, all the middle-aged women say. and then, it's going to have some negative effects on you. If you do it too much. How if you drink Diet Coke too much. But the same people that have told me, Pat, that's bad for you, have been za enthusiasts. So I don't. Am I funny? I don't know. Yeah, but no, they've been za enthusiasts, and I'm like, okay, if you're putting chemicals in your mind that make you all all high and stuff, but you're judging me for having Diet Coke, who's the real villain here, man? Honestly. Like, I'm just minding my own business here, drinking Diet Coke, while y'all are smoking za. I'm just, I'm appalled anytime someone just comes up to me and says, "Hey, that's bad for you." I'm like, okay, well, look inward, man. Like, this position I'm sitting in right now really makes me look obese. But like my jawline looks fine. It looks fantabulous because of my beard. It's, Diet Coke makes it hard for me to breathe. I'm pretty sure I'm getting like a mild case of diabetes. Maybe. I'm not sure. But if I am, it's because of Diet Coke. I don't really eat that much. I don't really eat that much, surprisingly. Believe it or not. Alright, I used to, that's why I got a little bit of blubber here and I don't work out. But I don't eat that much, man. And I drink a lot of Diet Coke and it bloats you. Okay? Diet Coke bloats you. Alright, that's the bad part about it. It bloats you. It's giving me it's just okay. It's giving, I think, stomach ulcers. So I almost had cancer. Technically. Actually no, it's ulcers in the throat, not stomach. But those went away, and then I almost choked on noodles when I first found out I had ulcers because I had a 100 ounce in like the morning, and like 100 ounce like from Circle K, because Circle K they sell, if you go to like your local Circle K convenience store, unless you're like probably in like some liberal state like California, they probably don't have it, but anywhere else they have 100 ounce mugs that are like this big that you can just put any sorry that you can just put any drink in, okay? Like any soft drink. And I put Diet Coke in there because that's my drink of choice, or my soft drink of choice. And, yeah, I had one in the morning. And then, later on I got thirsty again, kind of tired somehow. And then I went and got another one before I went to Disney World with my mom. So, yeah, I don't know how that worked out. Oh, no, wait, I think we stopped there before we went to Disney World. And we went to, where did we go? It was the one with all the stores. I forget what it was called. It's called some Downtown Disney. It's called something else now. Sorry, I just like burped and it went through my nose. Which feels sick though. That is a sick burp. Anyway. Another side effect of that. I really realized, that's another side effect of Diet Coke. I realized all my problems in my life has been because of Diet Coke. I have just realized that. The constant burping, especially through my nose, the sniffling, and the throat clearing all the time, which, for you guys who don't know, I clear my throat lots of times. If like you're ever in like a huge like lecture hall and you're taking a test and you hear that guy clearing their throat, that's like 99.9% chance that is me. If you go to my college, so actually I don't go to class, so yeah. Anywho, this is not a flattering. This is not flattering. My work shirt, it makes my boobs like stick out 10 times more than they should. I mean, my mom has told me to like stand up straight to make them flatter. First of all, it kind of works. Second of all, my mom should be saying, "Pat, you don't have boobs. Pat, you look great." But instead, no. She's like, maybe if you just stand up straighter. So now I'm insecure about my friggin' back or posture. Posture. Excuse me. That was a burp. Because of the I'm Diet Coke. That's what I said. I said Diet Coke. As I finished the I felt like it sounded like I said something else. That was not good. I think I could be incriminating myself here, or I'm just overthinking, which I think I'm overthinking. So if you guys don't know why Diet Coke is bad for you, it's because it's acidic. It's very acidic. So if you have a lot of it, it can create ulcers if you have a lot of it, and also stomach acid buildup, which is why you get bloated, why you burp a lot, and why you clear your throat a lot. So I know all these things, and yet I still drink Diet Coke. It's because of that crispy feeling. It's the crispy feeling, man. It is. I love crispy feelings going down my throat. Like, it's just, I love a good feeling going down my throat. Okay, that is just the bottom line. You know? Oh, man. You know, what do you even really talk about in the podcast? Because so far I've talked about my Diet Coke addiction, my burping problems, my stomach ulcers, my YouTube channel, Airax thumbnails, analytics, what makes a good thumb. I've talked about 7 things already. And it's only been 20 minutes. How do people get an hour and a half worth of stuff in here? Well, anyway. So the TikTok language video that I mentioned earlier. So the whole premise of the video is me going around in real life situations and saying skibbity toilet, essentially. I mean, it's trendy. I'm a trend follower, maybe a trendsetter if that video works out. And then after that video, it's gonna be I made a Mr. Beast video for $0, and it's literally just gonna be me sitting in a circle for 10 hours straight. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for parking in any public areas, because I was thinking about going to the beach for that one and then drawing a circle with a stick, and then over a certain amount of time I shrink the circle with the same stick, so really makes me look like I'm on a very low budget, which is 0. So that's my 2 cents to throw out there. Okay, I've run out of things to talk about. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Or should I say, this PatCast.